I love DPs.
Like double penetration.
Some double penetration.
Double penetration on your own with some solo play.
Hello, and welcome to the Double Penetration Podcast. Here are your hosts, Creep and Steel.
Ow, let's go. Are you ready? Double Penetration Podcast with your host. He is your friend, Mr. Chris Steele, and I am your favorite creep, bringing you Volume 12.
Volume 12, the one.
The one.
The one. What is the one?
The one. Your one true love.
The one that maybe got away.
Or didn't, in your case.
Yes, in my case. That is very true. Now, some people may have listened to the little pre-show live stream we did on YouTube, on our YouTube page. We're going to probably do that almost every week. Maybe every week. Who knows? I don't know. We'll play it by ear.
You'll know when we know.
Yeah, and we'll let you know 2 days in advance. Because that's the plan going forward.
Because we're just so fucking sweet like that.
Yeah, you know, it's better than giving a week in advance and then not doing a show because somebody got sick. That somebody is me. I'm sorry.
Not your fault.
No, it's my illness's fault and my wife's fault because she was the one who got me sick.
My wife's fault.
That's right. It's all her fault. Thanks a lot, Mrs. Steele. But, folks, before we really get into this, why don't you go to our website, doublepodcast.com. You can leave us an email, doublepodcast@gmail.com, or on our website, scroll to the bottom, click on a purple box that says Ask Creep or Share with Steele, or some sort of variety of text in that box will say something of that. Follow us on our Instagram, Double P Podcast, and on Twitter at Double P Show. We have a phone number you can call and leave us a voicemail. That's 231-794-2729. You can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Chris Steele. That's MrKrisSteel. Creep, where can everybody find you?
Find me and all my smut on creepqueen.com. Follow me on Twitter and Snapchat, creepxqueen. And that's it, boo.
That's it. It's not it.
You can find
It's almost it. We have a Patreon page where you can subscribe, and we are going to start putting things there. We are going to be putting pre-show audio, which you can hear on our view on our YouTube page, but as a bonus, you can get the audio on our Patreon as well as episodes first. When we record on Thursdays, you'll get them on Thursdays. When we record on Fridays, you'll get them on Fridays if you are a Patreon backer. And if you want to wait for free, which is by all means, go for it. You can wait for free and get the episodes on Mondays or Tuesdays, corresponding to the days that we record, 4 days in between. Woo!
Woo!
Wow. Maybe we should get into this.
That was good.
Hey, I was watching that timer and I was like, man, I really got to get all this out. Because you gotta.
Oh, goodness gracious. If you were in the pre-show and I was weird as fuck, it me, so I'm not even sorry about it.
But I think it's to be expected that our friend, the Creep Queen, will be weird from time to time.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right.
It's gonna happen.
Fuck. Did you have a jolly Christmas?
I had a
Mr. Steele?
wonderful Christmas, actually. Well, almost wonderful. We got a blizzard on Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's kind of awesome, though.
No, it's not. I know how it's supposed to be like this whole romantic thing to have a white Christmas, but I say this. If it ain't on the television with Bing Crosby, fuck a white Christmas. I have a 4-wheel drive truck, and I know a lot of people are like, well, you got a 4-wheel drive, you should be able to get through things. Yeah, I'm fine with driving in the snow. It's the other fucking assholes that are fucking I'm doing 55 on the expressway in my truck. Fucking cruising along, good. You know, and these fucking cars are flying by me doing like 65. I'm like, you guys are fucking nuts.
I don't get that. Even when I lived in snow, I couldn't drive in snow. Like, I've gotten into very small car accidents every year because of the snow.
Oh, I hate snow.
I suck. Like, I used to be flying. Now I'll go like 30. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's not worth it for me.
Nope. I take my time. But we had to go to my wife's aunt's house. And what normally is a 25-minute drive was a fucking 55-minute drive.
Damn.
Sucked. And then driving home and then going to my parents' house for Christmas, which is, you know, I don't know, 30-mile drive. So whatever time that is, depending on how fast I go. 'Cause let's be honest, I'll speed. I'm a rule breaker.
Same.
But yeah,
Unless
Christmas
it's
is all right. Can't complain.
I hate it when it snows down here. Nobody knows how to fucking drive. It's like even worse.
Well, what do they do down there for like the roads? Because I know
I mean,
like
nothing because we don't expect snow, so they don't know shit about salt or sand or fucking anything. So the roads are shit. Like, God forbid you actually live like out in the fucking boondock country because you ain't fucking going anywhere. The whole fucking town's shut down. Everything is fucking closed. Like, you can't do anything. Like, you're literally fucked.
that's the worst.
It's so crazy.
Mm-hmm. I hate cleaning out like snow off my car.
Really, I love
I
that.
fucking hate it. I hate snow. I hate being cold. I don't like wearing boots. My wife
Oh,
bought
I
me a
love
pair of
it.
boots for Christmas, and I'm actually kind of enjoying them. So
I fucking love it. I love shoveling. Like, I love the
No.
whole fucking thing.
no, I hate.
I don't know
shoveling.
why.
And I got to get my snowblower running. I've been lazy about it because I don't want to go out into the garage and be cold.
First world problem.
Oh yeah.
I have a snowblower, but I really don't want to go to the garage.
Well, no, because I gotta change the oil in it, and it's not like it's a process, but it's I don't have a heated garage,
thing.
folks. I'm poor.
Oh, fuck. That's funny.
Yeah, it is funny. Snow is hilarious. Ha, ha, ha. Fucking hate it.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, fucking indeed.
Email. Email. Email.
Yes, Chris, I had a wonderful Christmas as well. Thank you for
Oh.
asking.
I'm sorry. How was your Christmas?
Oh, fuck, I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry.
I got an email today.
No. What's your Christmas?
My Christmas is wonderful. And I got an Xbox and I haven't got off of it since.
That's not true. I haven't seen you on there once.
I haven't seen you on there once. I think something's fucked up because I've only added 2 people, but it always says that everybody's offline when I know that's a lie.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm appearing offline.
I don't know. Maybe I fucked something up too.
No.
And everybody keeps asking me for my gamer tag, like in real life and online, and it's not gonna fucking happen, guys. So don't get the fuck over it. Like,
You know what, folks? I'm gonna break some rules here. It might piss Creep off.
what?
Yeah. Find her on Xbox Live. Dorothy666. That's her fucking gamer tag.
What a fucking asshole.
Well, it's your real
I
name.
cannot believe you.
Sorry, Dot.
Oh, fuck. But I did get an email today. And it says, Creep. I need advice, and I think maybe you might have some insight. I'm in a relationship, have been for over a year. We weren't always monogamous, but we have been for the last 6 months or so. My lady is talking to her former FWB. I'm assuming that's friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits.
She asked me if it was okay, just like texting. They used to hook up. However, I am not allowed to contact my former FWB, who I never got intimate with, because my girlfriend saw texts of her calling me babe, and she thought that crossed the line. Should I be mad at her? First of all, I don't understand how you have a friends with benefits if you never got intimate. You know what I'm saying? Because isn't that just your friend then? Like, I don't
Yeah.
get that.
Well, maybe he got to go down on her.
But that's getting intimate.
Bill Clinton didn't think oral sex was intimate.
But I don't think that you should be mad at your girlfriend because you told her it was okay. Like,
See, it's a slippery slope when one person in the relationship's allowed to do something that the other's not.
I feel that, but I mean, like,
Because then
you
you're gonna-
can't say that's okay and then take that back. You can't do that. That's like,
No, you can't take it back. However, he could maybe drop a little bit of hint saying, hey, I'm kind of not cool with this if you're not cool with me talking to some chick I never got intimate with.
yeah. I mean, I would talk to her about it, but I wouldn't be mad at her. That's like getting mad at somebody for making your own decision. You know what I mean? That's like me being like, I'm going to go to the grocery store and then be like, I'm fucking mad at you. How could you let me go to the grocery store? I don't know why I'm talking about window right now, but like,
I've had that argument before.
I just think that's crazy. I would talk to her.
Yeah, we've pretty much established in volume 1 that communication is key.
True. It is the key to all.
I was hacking up a lung. I muted my mic so I could be professional, folks. But yeah, if it's her former friends with benefits, if she's not like, all right, here's the deal. Basically, if she's not fooling around with that other guy and they're just texting, you can't be mad because you told her it was cool.
Yeah.
Just let it go. It's not worth the fight. Now, if you're going to start a fight about it and it turns into you holding a lot of resentment, all that's going to do is fester in you and it's going to ruin the relationship. If you are enjoying the relationship and you like where it's going and it's so far, it's been cool. But if you're going to let this one little thing bother you, then end it.
Yeah. I think it's also hard to go from being in an open relationship to not being in an open relationship. Like, for me personally and my friends that have all, had these types of relations, it's like, it's hard to go from one to the other. And it's not like they've been together that long.
It's only a year, right?
I've been
over
a year. Yeah.
But
I mean, you spent half of that with other people and half of it not. Like,
all right, so I wonder if maybe they're just better friends with benefits at that point.
Maybe
he should just add her to that list of friends with benefits and then move on. Because if she's setting ground rules and you're not happy with it, got to change it or compromise or move on or deal with it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Agreed.
Word. Hey, Chris and Creep Queen. So I was going to leave a voicemail, but I got nervous. No need to be nervous. So one of my sex stories, LOL. So this time I dated online nonstop. Finally met a girl. She's from Ohio. So she flew down to see me. Finally, when things got a little... Wait. God damn, I really need to learn how to read. Finally, when things were getting good little... Man, I don't understand what the fuck this is. Finally, when things were getting good, little did I know, she told me she was a virgin. And I'm like, okay, cool. Wow. Deflowering a virgin. I've never gotten the opportunity. But my girlfriend did cry at the end of the bed.
Oh my God.
So, he says, I set up like this little chair of pillows for her. She sat on the end of my bed and I was on my knees, just full face in her pussy. Wow.
It's a girl.
Oh, wow. How am I supposed to know that? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't tell me.
No, I know. That's why I'm telling you.
So you knew it was a girl this whole time, and I'm thinking this girl's about to get plowed. I was all geared up, ready to hear about how this guy put it to her butt good, but no sirree. Now you've changed the things. You changed the whole game. You changed everything.
Oh, fuck.
So I'm going to start over now knowing that this is a girl. And I'll do a better justice by reading it properly. Hey, Creep. Hey, Chris. So I was going to leave a voicemail, but I got nervous. So one of my sex stories, LOL. So this time I dated online nonstop. Finally met a girl. She's from Ohio. She flew me down. I'm really fucking it up still. Finally, when things were getting a little good, little did I know she told me she was a virgin. I was like, okay, cool. I set up like this little chair of pillows for her. She sat down.
First of all,
what?
That's sweet as fuck.
What, making a chair of pillows?
Yes.
Like what kind of chair? Like a recliner?
I mean,
Chase lounge?
It's sweet as fuck.
Of course it is.
Nobody's ever been like, oh, let me make you more comfortable.
What, you?
No. Yeah, what the fuck? What kind of garbage is this?
Well, let me ask you this. Are you the one making the first move, or is your gentleman friend making the first move?
I don't think it matters either way.
Yes, it does.
I want a chair pillow.
Well, then you need to be vocal.
Okay,
next time when you get down. I want a chair pillow. I'm going to ask my wife if she's ever heard of the chair pillow technique.
I want this.
You know, they make
that
those...
girl's like on some next level of shit.
Chair pillow.
Like, you gotta wife a bitch like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think so. So she sat at the end of my bed, and I was on my knees, just full face in her pussy. So I'm really
Wiper.
going at it. She's covering her mouth, and next thing you know, my mom walks in. Hey, I just wanted to let you guys know dinner was done, and if you need anything, let me know. And then she shuts the door. My girl and I looked at each other completely embarrassed. The next thing you know, I get notifications on my phone from my mom saying, hey, sorry to interrupt. Glad you guys are okay. Smiley face. Or is that a winky smiley face?
That's a winky face,
Ooh,
bro.
her mom knew what was going down.
Right?
Well, you know, I think it would be a little bit more acceptable because at least she doesn't have to worry about, you know, her getting her pregnant.
I feel that.
So that's cool. That's all right. I'm all right with that. And I'm like, of course we're okay. Just embarrassed. Then she goes away and says, oh, don't be embarrassed. I'm totally okay with this stuff. You know that. Going back to having fun. Like in a moment, it was embarrassing, but now it's funny as fuck. LOL.
That's hilarious, first of all. Second of all, I see why she's such a bad bitch because her mom is cool as fuck too. Like, hello, this is a family I need to be like in on.
I mean, that's cool that, you know, she can bring girls home and, you know,
Hell yeah.
be full, as she says, full face
Full
in her
face.
pussy. That makes the story even hotter now.
It really does.
Man.
Oh, that's a good story. I love that girl.
You should read that story again, but read it sexy and give our listeners something to, you know, listen to. Give them a treat.
I don't know how to be sexy.
Oh. Me either.
Oh, fuck. Yo, Volume 10 was hilarious. I heard about your show from High Society Radio. Bronx Johnny is a funny motherfucker. Also, towards the end, when it was just Creep and Johnny bullshitting, that was cool. Creep Queen being real is cool to hear. Like when Steele is honest about shit. He did in his stripper bitches. What did you do inside of stripper bitches?
Oh, no, I just told that story about fucking being a fucking dope and buying a couple of them outfits.
Good shit, fan. I've subscribed and going through your old shit laughing. Thank you, bruh.
Yeah. From r/High Society Radio. That's Reddit, I believe, right?
Oh, I don't know anything about Reddit. I don't get it.
I do a little
so-
bit of Redditing.
Do you?
Just a little bit. Time to time.
I don't get it. I've tried to get it and I don't get it. It's just like,
It's-
most things. So
Reddit-
just let it go.
The first time I started fucking around with Reddit, I didn't get it either. And then once I realized it's basically a whole list of every kind, a message board that you can think of, as long as it's.
That's what I thought, but like,
Yeah.
you know that?
Yeah.
Never mind.
I get you. That meme.
Yeah, you know what I'm like. I can't even say it without like, you know what I mean. I can't properly say it, so I'm glad you know what the fuck I'm talking.
I have the pleasure of looking you at cam, so I understand what you're saying. And especially when you did that thing, I knew exactly what you meant.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Next.
But yeah, fucking we're gonna have Chris from High Society Radio. That is Chris from Brooklyn, not Chris Stanley. He's gonna be joining us next week. He's gonna kind of be like our guest third mic. He's gonna be giving some advice, giving his opinions, as well as promoting his Kickstarter that he has. So he'll be joining us next week.
Yay.
And then
I love when we have guests.
yeah, Chris is he's a very funny guy too. He's different than Johnny. Johnny is was a jolly funny guy. Chris isn't as jolly.
Is he like dark humor shit?
Yeah,
Oh, I love that shit.
yeah. Plus, he's like a
Oh, that
chef.
shit gets me horny.
I think he's a chef.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's also the pickle champion of New York City.
Oh my god, we are gonna be best fucking friends.
He can.
He's gonna hate me, but I'm gonna love him and I don't really give a fuck, so.
Maybe he's the one, creep.
You're stupid as fuck.
Oh. We have another email that says, I'm with someone, but maybe in love with my ex. I need your help. Thanks. What you do. For what you do. In love with your ex.
First of all, what the fuck? I don't know. What do you think, Chris?
I mean, if it's somebody's ex, here's the thing.
They're your ex for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. They're your ex for a reason. Sometimes I wish people were a little bit more thorough in their emails because it's kind of hard to really give you advice based on your email. I mean, you're in love with someone. You're with someone, but you're in love with your ex. I need your help. I mean, I have a lot of questions that need answering. Uh-oh, we lost Creep. Where'd she go? I'm riding solo. Doing it solo. 20 minutes, 50 seconds. Doing it solo. Doing it solo. What the fuck?
Okay.
What the fuck?
I don't know. It just disappeared, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I was getting ready to text you.
Really? No,
was-
I don't know what happened.
I was
It
sitting
just
here going,
said
"What the
everything
fuck?"
went away. It said, "Please wait." I'm like, "What am I waiting for?"
Penetration.
Sorry about that.
Nah. Technical difficulties, folks. It happens. I don't know. You know what? That was such a minor technical difficulty, and the time wasn't very long. I'm just not even going to edit that out. I'm just going to leave it in.
Word.
Word. But back to this person's email who's in love with their ex, but with somebody. How long have you been with your current somebody, and how long have you been away from your ex?
True that.
That is the main thing.
And why are you not with your ex anymore? And why are you with your current whatever?
You
I
gotta,
don't even know if it's a boy or a girl. Do we know? No.
Can't assume.
So, you know.
I think you should be honest with yourself.
I think you should do shit for the right reasons.
And you're also playing with another person's heart. If this person is invested in you and has told you that he or she loves you and you've said it back, but you really don't, you're really fucking with people's hearts.
Yeah, I guess so. And that whole, like, what about that whole, like, you can be in love with two people at the same time shit?
I've never heard that.
What?
Yeah, I've never heard being in love with two people at the same time.
I've definitely heard that.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't believe in love, so I don't know shit about it, you know what I'm saying? But, like...
See? Back to being cold-hearted again. Back to being...
Oh, fuck.
Back to being the creep queen.
Oh, fuck. We need more. Give us more.
Yeah, we need some more backstory before we can fully give you help. But my advice that I can give you right now is you got to look at yourself in the mirror and be honest with yourself. Are you really in love with your ex still, or is it because that you're not with him anymore? Or, and if you really are in love with your ex, you're playing with another person's heart who may have feelings for you, and you have to figure that out first before you figure out yourself. Because you're fucking with somebody's heart.
I'm going to agree with what he has said.
I've never cheated on a gal. I've always been honest. I've been cheated on.
I've always been cheated on.
Well, you know, we're two peas in the pot, I guess.
Shit happens.
Yeah, you know. It happens. It happens.
I hate when people get caught up on the fact that they were cheated on. Like, it happens, shit happens. Like, move the fuck on, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not even being insensitive because I've been cheated on like hundreds of fucking times. So, like, it's not even like I'm just being an asshole. Oh, fuck.
I think getting cheated on, I think it's not made me cold, but it's made me learn how to get over shit.
Oh, it's totally made me cold as fuck, baby.
I can get over things pretty easily.
Yeah, same.
I don't, well, that's not true. I do let some things fester.
Really?
Yeah, certain things. I'll let certain things bug me, and I know. And I'll have conversations with myself where I'm talking to myself. I'm like, why are you letting this little shit bug you? I don't know why. It just does.
I mean, I feel that, I guess. I don't know. I don't really let shit bug me.
Spin your mic so I can hear you better.
I can't hear you. I can't. My mic's fucked up, okay?
Well,
it's not gonna stay. I'm gonna do it. It was good, and then it fell, and now it's about to fall again because I gotta fix this bitch. It's all ghetto rigged and shit right now.
You gotta turn it to the red light so you can see the red light.
I can't, boo. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
You guys have no idea the struggle. Fuck.
Again, first world problems. No.
Oh, fuck. So, Mr. Chris Steele.
Yes.
You're one.
Your Highness.
You're one.
My wife.
That is so precious. Oh my God.
She's my BFF.
Aww.
Some would even say, hey, Chris, is she the cheese to your macaroni? And I'll say, no, she's the mac to my cheese.
Oh, shit.
That's right.
What about, is she the peanut butter to jelly?
Depends on what kind of jelly. It's that fucking orange marmalade. Get the fuck out.
Does anybody use that shit? Like, you go to a restaurant, that's always the one that's filled to the top, and like all the rest are empty as fuck.
Or for our Australian friends, Vegemite.
Vegemite?
Ugh, you ever have Vegemite?
I've heard of that. I've heard of it.
It's so fucking gross.
Really?
Ugh, I hated it. I've tried it twice.
Have you ever had durian?
Durian fruit? No.
Oh my god. So I went to my game store the other day, and why the fuck they had one, couldn't fucking tell you, but they did, so I tried it.
Doesn't it taste like
it's
like
not
a really
bad.
bad
It
onion?
stinks. Yeah, it smells like fucking ass, boo, but like it doesn't taste bad. It tastes like, I don't know. It tastes like nutty.
Nutty.
You know I love that nutty.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Ugh.
anyways, reaching out to people about their one, I really expected at least a couple more people to be like you and still be with their one and be happy and fucking.
So these are all people that have lost their ones.
Yes.
I feel for you.
I got
folks.
no good stories about anybody still with their one.
So this is gonna be a depressing episode.
I mean, it doesn't have to be. But yeah, it's probably not gonna be that happy.
Maybe I should have found like a really like upbeat music bed to play underneath these.
It is sad. I mean, some of these like end well, but like I definitely wasn't expecting so much negativity for this.
Yeah. Like some old Benny Hill music.
Fucked.
So what happened to your one?
Me?
No.
Oh, thank God.
You want me to start it off, or do you want to rock out that first long one?
You know.
I don't know.
I'll read the first one because the second one pisses me off.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it really does, honestly.
Am I supposed to read the things that are in the parentheses?
I mean, if you want people to know who the fuck they're talking about.
Oh, okay.
That was, I don't know. So,
we haven't had a long email show in a little while.
my one wasn't the one. She just made me think she was to use me for a place to live and sex. Pretty fucked. And she was my most recent ex. It took me forever and I blame myself, but I met someone beautiful who got me over her, but unfortunately, she hurt me too. I was prepared and it made it easier to get over, but we also never officially dated. She made me feel wanted, not just sexually, but like I was actually appreciated for who I was. Then one day she decided she didn't see a future with me. Sucked.
Sucked.
But like this is like,
It's
I hate
life.
to say it, but like kind of an example of somebody who thinks everybody is their one. You know what I'm saying? Just because you have somebody that you appreciate or that you like or somebody that helps you get over somebody that you've been with or makes you happy right this fucking second doesn't make you them like your one.
The way
I'm very passionate about this shit, okay? Like it really fucking bothers me.
the way that my wife and I, how I've realized she was the one is that we were friends for a while, like a good 4 months before we like dated and before we like fooled around or anything. We were just friends. You know, I was coming out of a relationship and I just wanted to be friends with somebody and get to know somebody and not rush right into that whole like boyfriend, girlfriend bullshit where you get into that routine and you start doing old things that you did with your ex. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to get in this routine. And plus I was a drunk, so I was enjoying my freedom going to the bar and being an asshole. Let's be honest.
Getting drunk and getting blowjobs.
Yes. But we were friends, and then one day she kind of was just like, all right, you know, I need to know what's going on with this. And she's like, and I don't want you calling me to just bullshit. She's like, I want to know if there's a future for us. And she laid that down on me, and I sat and thought about it. I'm like, well, I don't want to kind of live without her. I kind of like being around her.
Oh my god, I just got chills.
Yeah. So
I genuinely did. That's cute as fuck.
Huh?
Even though I'm a cold-hearted bitch, I guess that's like cute or whatever.
Yeah. Well, it's because you know me. That's why.
True.
You know that I'm not a scumbag. I just play one on Twitter and the radio, I guess. yeah, I think a lot of people want to rush into finding the one because they get pressured by their parents to get married and to have a family and
Yeah, or like their friends, or I feel like a lot of people think it's like what they're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like everything's based on age. Like,
like,
fuck,
oh,
I'm
you
getting
graduated
older and I'm
school.
supposed to have a career and I'm supposed to have a fucking partner and children or what the fuck ever, a house. Like,
I'm supposed to have a mortgage by the time I'm 25. I didn't move out of my parents' house till I was 29. So there.
I just think it's crazy. Like, I don't.
Yeah,
But I'm also a cold-hearted bitch. So
Well, you also got to look at the way, like you just said, the way everything is dictated based on the surroundings around somebody. You know, like
yeah.
you know, in the 50s and 60s, you know, people got married right out of high school, and you know, went to work in the factory, and then went to the wars. And, you know.
Like, I didn't think, honestly, like I grew up Southern as fuck, okay? Like, I genuinely thought I was gonna have kids by the time I was 20. Like, genuinely, like, I thought this, you know what I'm saying? And now I can't even imagine having kids for like another like 10 years. Like, what the fuck?
It's just the way it is. It's people's not necessarily priorities change, but their views and what they want for their life changes.
Yeah.
You know. So this person says, "How I got over my ex." The same.
Oh,
as
this
you.
shit pisses me off. I swear to God. Okay, go
Calm
ahead.
down. Let me read the email, please. No interruptions. How I got over my ex. The same as with you, CQ. The same amount of success. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Like what? Go out and fuck bitches?
Like, what the fuck? Okay, keep reading.
Oh.
No, keep reading.
I was the problem and she couldn't mend things, so I found someone closer and more convenient to have sex with and spend time with. That they guaranteed my ex would never want to be with me again.
Whoever wrote this, I swear to God, I will stab you.
Calm
Sorry.
down.
I get really frustrated because a lot of people had input on my last relationship and my current relationship, and I just don't think this person has any motherfucking place to talk about my motherfucking life. But that's it. Okay, I'm good.
Wow.
I get really upset about this shit.
That was scary.
Like, I don't know what the fuck this means. Like, what the fuck?
Well, it's obviously somebody's wrote in knowing your.
I found someone closer and more convenient to have sex with and spend time with. Like, first of all, get the fuck out of here. Like, what the fuck is that?
So you move closer? I don't know.
I think that's crazy.
There's so much about CQ, folks, that I don't know.
I just think it's fucking crazy. First of all, you can't have a relationship with somebody just because it's convenient. Like, what kind of can you? I don't know. I think that's like a pretty crappy way to live
people
life.
stay in relationships because of the convenience.
I think that's also horrible, though.
Yeah, because like I said, when you just stay with a relationship just for the convenience of it, it's you just start festering resentment. Resentment.
No way to live.
Yeah. Whoever wrote email number 2, I agree with Creep Queen. Fuck you. She's my friend, and I got her back.
Oh, fuck. It's been a few years, but I still haven't quite gotten over her. Trust me, I've tried. I've dated, slept around some, but nothing feels real. See, she cheated on me and then put a knife in my back and ripped my heart out and broke it. I have yet to fix it or pull the knife out. Maybe one day I can.
When you stop thinking about your ex as the one that got away.
I feel that. But also, like,
it's hard to get over an ex. Trust me. I've had
Is it?
exes. Sometimes I've handled breakups very hard to where all I did would listen to light rock and cry. True story.
Oh, fuck. No, I feel that, though. I definitely, before I was a cold-hearted bitch, was
Cold-blooded.
But, like, you're putting, like, that's so strong.
You're putting somebody on
like,
a pedestal.
She put a knife in my back and ripped my heart out and broke it. Like, that's deep.
It's deep, but you're still keeping her on that pedestal.
Yeah,
You're
for real.
holding on to the routine that you had with that girl. And I don't know about your past relationships, and maybe I'm misspeaking when I say this, but I bet you what you're doing is when you get with current relationships, you try to make it like your past relationship, and that's something that you can't do. That's why before me and my wife got serious in dating, I stayed and just became friends with her, didn't fool around with her, didn't fuck around with her. If she went out on dates with another guy, well, so what? I'm going to the bar and meeting chicks. Big deal. You can't try to replicate relationships with new people as your ex, because that's what I think that's what you're doing, and that's why you're not finding something that feels real. Does that make sense? Creep, your mic's on mute. I can't hear you. I swear to God. Nope, can't hear you. You probably got to go to your Google Hangout settings and change that. Still can't hear you. I'll let you know when I can hear you. How about that? That way it's easier. And I'm not fucking around. I swear. Nope. Still can't hear. See, folks, here at Double Penetration Podcast, just like any other podcast, there's technical difficulties. Maybe if you leave the Hangouts room, then come back in. Sometimes that fixes your mic. CQ. If you, like, I can't hear you. Oh, she says, hold on. There you go.
Oh. You can hear me now?
Now I can.
Okay, well, that's funny because I didn't fucking do anything, so...
What'd you hit the mute
What
button
the
on
fuck?
the actual Hangout thing?
No, I didn't touch anything.
Hmm.
I just was gonna go to something and you're like, oh, I can hear you now. What the
Alright.
fuck?
Boy, oh boy, technical difficulties.
That was stupid. Nothing happened.
Nothing
So-
happened. Episode 12 is cursed. Maybe it's because we did the
Oh,
pre.
Huh?
Maybe it's because of the pre.
The pre?
Yeah. Pre-ejaculation.
Stupid. Oh, fuck. Number 4.
Hey. But you didn't, we didn't really kind of finish number 3.
Oh, go back.
Well, I don't know. I was asking, I had this really cool thing that I said, and then
Oh,
I
my bad. I got this shit got me all combobulated.
got
You know
y'all
what I'm
discombobulated, and
saying?
I thought I said
So-
something poignant, but maybe I didn't.
Yeah, I think everybody brings something different to your life.
And you can't try to replicate something that's...
No, you can't because everything is different. Just like the whole soulmate thing. Like, you don't have one soulmate. If you want to believe in soulmates at all, believe that you can have so many different soulmates in relation to so many different fucking aspects of you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like
it's
my
so
love for...
different. Everybody brings something fucking different, a new value to you. Like,
Word 'em up, Doc.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Number 4.
Here you go.
No, you read it. I read the other one. Oh,
I'm
no, I
not
do read
full of
this one.
shit.
Yeah, I do read this one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Well, shit. I'm working on it. At first, it was really hard. Now it gets easier every day. You could go the route of trying to see other people, but that didn't work for me. It just made me feel dirty. I guess I wasn't ready at the time, but it was a good time after the breakup to refine yourself. Do things for you, things you love, and the rest will fall into place. It gets easier with time, but you will learn to cope as time passes by.
See, I
Word.
respect the fuck out of this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Breakups always suck. There's no easy way. I mean, if it's, if you're the one doing the breakup, then it doesn't suck because,
I mean, it still does, even if you're the one doing it, depending on the situation.
I can't really recall breaking up with somebody.
Really? I usually just try to piss people off enough so they break up with me so I don't have that bad juju, but that's given me bad juju, I've learned. So, it didn't work.
I think I don't know why I never really broke up with anybody. Maybe I did.
Because you were getting that dick sucked.
Well, that's true. I do love my dick sucked. It's prerequisite.
Fuck.
Told my wife, hey, just because we're getting married, that blowjobs don't stop.
Oh,
That's the thing.
fuck.
Like, I always heard a lot about getting married. Is like before I got married, guys would be like, "Dude, just get forewarned, blowjobs stop." Yeah,
But
right.
they don't. I don't understand what changes after a marriage unless like
Hasn't
you're with a
changed
piece
for
of shit
us.
human that just wants to get married. Like I don't understand.
I think a lot of people just, who knows? Like a lot of guys, I don't know. I think
Maybe too comfortable.
maybe, and
too
guys just turn into
routine.
fucking lazies. Maybe.
True.
I don't know. Keep things fresh.
Oh fuck. So we're going back here.
Going back.
My one cheated on me 5 times and left me broken and in despair. How I got over my one now ex after they broke up over the phone with me. I let the pain, hurt, and despair destroy me for a whole year, causing me to have severe depression, anxiety, BPD, and suicidal tendencies that overwhelmed me so much that the love and memories I had for them died along with the person I used to be, leaving me like this broken mess. That was deep, bro.
It's deep.
But like,
The one, how does the one cheat on you 5 times?
yeah, no. I mean, like, I get that mindset because, like, I've been there. Like, I get that. But, like, you have to grow and move past that. Like, don't let it consume you to where you are a broken fucking mess.
Mhm.
But, like, let it build you into, like, a new, better version of you.
You take those broken pieces of your heart and you glue them back together. You make them stronger by learning from the mistakes of that relationship. So that way you can find your next relationship and hopefully that is actually the one. Don't think that somebody's going to be the one after 3 fucking dates.
Yeah, no. Or even after...
You,
I mean, it sucks to say it, but I mean, like, no amount of time really, like, determines that. Like, that's a very personal fucking thing. Like, it doesn't matter if you've been with somebody for a month or 10 years. Like, if you don't have that fucking connection, you don't have it. Am I wrong? No.
No, I think you're on point. On point. Broken mess, sir. Get a hobby. Hobbies keep your mind clear.
That's true.
And it's got to be a hobby that makes you think. Because the harder you have to think about doing your hobby, the less and less you have time to think about your ex and letting it run and destroy your life.
Or just get fucking pissed off at them. Like, don't let what they did to you fucking break you down. Let what they do to you piss you the fuck off so you're, like, on that. I mean, don't go killing nobody, but you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking rise from the ashes of your anger.
Yeah, you got to be the phoenix. Coming up from those burnt embers of your broken heart, sir. Pick up those broken pieces. Make yourself a better you. And then have fun with life.
Amen.
YOLO. I love that. That's one thing I love.
YOLO?
YOLO.
You say it at least once a show, I think.
Maybe.
I hated YOLO then, and I hate YOLO now.
Better than Fleek, you got to be honest.
Okay, yeah, you're not wrong. Or lit. I hate it's lit.
Oh,
Let's get lit. Oh my god, it was lit. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yo, bro, you should have came to the bar last night. It was lit.
Oh my god, yo, this pussy lit. Like, I don't even, what the fuck?
This bitch's pussy was lit, like for real. We lit it on fire, yo.
Like, just
She
go back to
wanted
the
it.
old days where it was like, yo, bro, that shit was. Remember when people used to be like, that shit was fire? Is that still a thing?
Fire? I still say it. from
Besides
time to time.
weed, like talking about life.
Oh, no, I don't know if fire's still around.
Oh, nah.
I don't think fire's still around. It changed to lit because lit has one less letter and a one less syllable.
lazy.
Fire, lit. Lit's
Lazy.
cool. My one dumped me today because she said I don't deserve her and we both wanted different things. Ended it after 3 years. I've gone through a lot this year. I hope 2018 is better for me. Me too.
Yo, yes. But this human's positive. Like, I respect that.
Gotta be positive.
I respect this whole situation. You guys don't want the same thing, you end it. Okay, it'll be better. Like, go you, dude.
Be you. Just like the other, it's like the other person said, start doing things for yourself. Buy
Yeah.
that fucking video game system that your ex won't let you buy. Go buy that fucking car. Go buy those fucking $300 sunglasses, you know? Fucking
Oh,
people
yeah.
say that, retail therapy doesn't help. I don't know. I'm a fucking Libra, and every time that I've ever fucking broken up with an ex, I bought my something fucking awesome, and it always made me feel better.
Or spend $5 on a sucky, bro. Like,
Yeah, I never had to pay. Of course, I was always too scared to find a prostitute. I had a dry spell, so it happens.
oh, fuck. My one and getting over my ex story are the same. Got married young, reluctantly got into his cuckold fetish, only to find he enjoyed that more than he did a normal relationship with his wife. Loved him and never looked back. Much happier now.
I don't get the whole cuckold fetish.
I do. It totally turns me on.
For what? For you to watch your guy, or for you to?
No,
have your
it's
guy
more
watch
like
you?
the idea of it. Like, for a long time, probably because I've always been cheated on, but like, it turns me on to like imagine my whoever with somebody else. Like, I wouldn't want to see it in real life. I would go batty, but like, I think about it. Like, if I think about it, that shit really gets me off. I don't know why. It's
Maybe
weird
because
as fuck. So I guess it's not like a full on, but like, I'm like halfway fucked
I
in
don't
there.
know, man. Cuckolding is just kind of like,
I'm a fucked up
nah.
human,
No,
though.
we all. There's things you don't know about me.
I've always been like that. Like, that shit is so hot to me.
I'm pretty dark, so you just like I with you don't know everything.
True.
But cuckolding is just something that I don't understand. It doesn't do anything for me. The thought of my wife being with some other guy would just fucking, nah.
Oh, God, I think it's hot.
Nope.
I'm getting turned on right now thinking about it.
Whoa.
Not your wife with another dude.
Oh, I was going to say, that's fucked up. That was fucked up.
Number 8 is sad. Did you die?
No. I was just trying to figure out how it's sad.
Because
It says LMAO. I haven't.
oh my God, I think that's so sad.
Well, no, maybe like
Because it's not even like a story. It's just like, that's some raw
maybe this
shit.
maybe this person's like, I don't need a one. I have them plenty.
That's sad.
Maybe he has a different girl every night.
I hope you get over your one.
Say what?
I hope they get over their one. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl or a
Well, maybe they haven't even
non-gender type.
maybe they
or
haven't
folk.
had an opportunity to get over their one because they've never found their one. Got to look at it like that.
Maybe.
So maybe there's nothing. Maybe that laugh my ass off is like laughing at the situation. Like, I don't have to worry about it. I don't feel bad.
Maybe.
Maybe.
She approached me during a separation from her husband, fell for her fast, but also wanted to take things slow to make sure she wasn't just looking for a fuck. She hated that, but went along. She ended up going back to her husband, using her kids as the excuse, but contacted me
Hold
a few
on.
weeks later, claiming she had made a mistake and was going to come back to me.
How I kind of find that to be a little shitty.
Which part?
Going back to her husband and using her kids as the excuse.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's
This
fucking
whole story
kids.
gets worse.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Wait. No, I'm not going to do it. Go ahead.
She left me for. Oh, she let me on for 10 more months while with him before claiming all feelings for me had changed in an instant. Her actual words. A month later, I contacted her to get my things back. She told me she let me know when, but wouldn't set a time. A few days later, she left her husband again, began living with the new guy that day, and got engaged to him 2 weeks later. A man who I knew from high school who used to make fun of me for being raised by my grandmother and being poor. He bought her a brand new Cummins, allowed her to quit her job, and buy her kids anything they want. She literally left both her husband and I for money.
What is Cummins?
I don't know. I was going to ask you that.
Bought her a brand new Cummins.
I was going to ask you. Because, like, I've heard of it, but I thought that was, like, something else, maybe.
Like she's getting
A
brand new
Glober
cum.
power leader. Right. It's an engine.
What is Cummins?
Energy and Cummins.
I'm asking Google.
Lyron proud of ill Cummins.
Maybe it's like a handbag or something. You know how chicks like Coach purses and
Cummins
fucking
also services engines. No, I don't
Marc
think so.
Jacobs bags.
I think it's like car shit.
Car shit, huh?
I don't fucking know, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bruh.
Bruh. Urban Dictionary says it's the biggest, most badass source of power known to mankind.
What
Cummins.
is a Cummins?
Siri don't know. She's stupid.
She said, "What is a Cummins?" Okay.
I found this.
No, you didn't. She lying.
Yeah, who knows? Somebody emails and tell us. But that sucks.
That does suck, but at least it's easier. I feel like that's kind of easier to get over though, because like if she stays with her husband for that long, I think you kind of know it's not really going to go anywhere, no matter how much you want to believe that it is. Like I feel like
Yeah.
you just kind of know that
He's playing
it's
with
not
fire
gonna work
too,
out for you.
know? He's playing with fire
like
in the sense of, knowing that she left her husband and kids and going back and then coming back. It's like, what do you like? Whether it's a good piece of pussy or not, friend, you got to be smart about it. You can't fall in love knowing the situation that what's going on.
yeah,
Like you got to look at your current situation. You should have known that was never going to last. That's my thought, anyways. It sucks that you
True.
went through a lot of
that's what I'm saying.
yeah. And I'm sorry that that guy made fun of you. I don't like bullies.
No, fuck that, dude. Because
Yeah,
I grew up similar. Like I will cut that motherfucker. Okay,
caught him up. I didn't
he's
show
got
her.
bad juju coming.
Bad juju indeed.
He
Indeed.
does.
You like juju beads? I don't. They stick to my teeth.
I never had it.
Yeah, they stink. Awful candy from the Willy Wonka factory.
Huh.
Number 10. I didn't show her that she was the one. Like I thought I had the time, but didn't. Then she wanted me to fight for her with another guy. So I just moved to another state. But fuck, I miss Indiana because it was home. But Georgia is a great place too. I'd rather live in Georgia than Indiana.
Huh?
I said I would rather live in Georgia than Indiana.
No, I liked Indiana when I went, even though nobody in Indiana likes Indiana. Like I've never met anybody that lives there like, yeah, I like it here. Like everybody's like, fuck Indiana. This place sucks.
I was on a road trip and I had stopped in Indiana to get breakfast with my friends. And we stopped at this truck stop and I got biscuits and gravy and a farmer's omelet. Love a good
That
farmer's
sounds
omelet.
delicious.
Fuck yeah. And then this lady, our waitress, she comes back and she goes, "You want hot sauce?" And I go, "What?" She goes, "Hot sauce for your biscuits and gravy." I was like, "Sure." She brought me some Frank's Red Hot and I put it on my biscuits and gravy and I went, "Wow, I learned something cool in Indiana that Frank's Red Hot is good with biscuits and gravy."
Oh fuck, that's
So,
funny.
If you haven't tried Frank's Red Hot and you like hot sauce, put it on some biscuits and gravy. You'll be surprised.
Frank's is pretty good. I carry a bottle in my purse.
Do ya? You're like that old lady from the commercial. I put that shit on everything.
I really do. That shit's mad good.
It's good. Number 11.
think-
Sorry.
I was gonna say, do you not think we should wrap it up?
Wrap it up.
It's been an hour, and we have another 11 to go.
11? Holy smokes. What are we going to turn this into a part 2?
I guess so.
I mean, we can maybe burn through these quick. We got 6 minutes.
All right, you ready? We're rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Last time we did rapid fire, you got mad at me.
Woo! She left because she said that she couldn't love or be happy with someone if she couldn't love or be happy with herself.
Well, that means she found somebody else, sir. Sorry. My one was killed in a car. Oh. I can't rapid fire this again.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. This is a sad story.
There's a couple of those.
Oh, god damn it. Folks, I'm sorry. My one was killed in a car accident with my mother and father while on their way to meet me after work for dinner. At that dinner, I was going to propose to her in front of my parents. Oh.
That's horrible, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That's so sucky. That's horrible.
That can't be real.
No, that I
can't
have
be
a
real.
yeah. No, I believe that.
Really? That's
I
awful.
believe it. My one just kind of left out of the blue with no explanation. I lost my reason to live that day. Don't give that bitch that power, boo boo. Don't do it. That's stupid as fuck. Go.
In a sea of sunflowers, my ex told me we were forever in that moment, and I couldn't have been happier. Huh?
I feel like that's probably a song. My one, we were fresh out of high school. We made it until the December after graduation. We lived close enough we could walk to each other. Neither of us had a car. We saw each other often enough, but always had a problem with her stepdad. He was an asshole guy who got on her case for having a boyfriend and always gave us a lot of grief. She ended up breaking up with me because she didn't want me dealing with him. I still love her to this day. I haven't seen her once since then, 7 years later. Fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah. Go slash his tires, you'll feel better. Still, my best friend, we tried to date at least 3 times, technically married once. There are 7 people I would take a knife for her. She is one. I got it. There's 7 people
I
would
don't
take
get
a
the
knife
technically married once thing. You're gonna have to
Maybe
you're gonna have to tweet me
common
about that
law
shit.
marriage where you live together for a certain amount of time. They call that common law. I don't know.
That's like at least minimum 7 years though. For any state.
Sure.
Pretty sure.
Maybe. Next.
If that's the case, then technically
Yeah.
I'm married too. Fuck.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we are no longer together due to her being a pathological liar, among other unsaid things. I thought that was gonna say pregnant, and I was gonna say, all right, that's a deeper story.
Yeah. I'm going to leave her because I got her pregnant. That'd be an asshole thing to do. Ooh, number 18. Figment of my imagination.
I feel you, bro.
I fucking love Figment. He's awesome.
19. Lies that people kept telling her about me. Fuck people.
Don't gloss over Figment.
20 sad as fuck.
How dare you? Figment's the shit. Do you know who Figment is? Figment.
No, I don't know who you're talking about.
From Epcot.
I don't know who you're talking about.
God damn. Somebody out there knows with me, and somebody out there is fucking high-fiving me virtually. Died due to complications from chemo. Oof.
That's so sad.
Why did you put these really sad ones at the end? You should have put...
Because it's people's life. You can't just make them not exist. That's sad as fuck.
That is sad as fuck. That is awful. We're ending
We're
this
gonna
show
be
on
like,
such
wow,
a...
you've been through some really horrible shit, so fuck you. Like, that sucks. Like, what do you mean?
It sucks.
That's sad. I can't imagine that. Like, I genuinely can't imagine that.
Yeah.
21. She did the right thing, kicked me to the curb. She is happy now, and I met someone lovely, so a happy ending for all. The end.
The end.
Well, that was kind of depressing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys, but like, come on. What?
Look. The one that I had to read really fucking...
That fucked you up, kind of.
Fuck yeah, man. I couldn't imagine my wife being killed with my mother and father. That'd be awful. That can't be real. Somebody has to be fucking with us. That can't be real. That's an awful, awful thing. That's like movie fucking shit.
I believe that.
You believe that story?
Yeah.
I'm fucking blown away by the fucking tragicness of that story. And don't get me wrong, I mean, dying from chemo is pretty tragic too, but I mean, your mom and dad and your, going to be fiance die in a car accident? I don't even want to play fucking Beverly Hills Cop. I'm so sad. I legit feel awful.
It is sad.
This is a depressing show all of a sudden. What happened to us?
But
We got to get back to being pieces of crap. Just kidding.
Oh man,
That was a hard thing to read. And like we were going to
sorry.
rapid fire that and everything.
That was really... I'm like, I can be super insensitive, and I don't mean to be.
No, the last time we did the rapid fire thing, I was insensitive.
Yeah. Now I'm like, it's horrible. It's a horrible thing, and I cannot ever. I can't imagine that. I can't.
Well, it has been a fun
Roller coaster.
Yes, It has been a roller coaster and it ended on a down moment. Could have been worse, I guess.
But we love you guys so much.
Yes, we do. I appreciate it.
And happy
everybody.
fucking New Year.
The last show for the new year. Or for the
Oh
old
my god,
year.
do a dad joke. Do a dad joke.
Do the joke? I don't know. What joke?
You won't hear from us until next year.
Fuck. I ain't gonna talk to you guys until next year. Remember that shit in school? See you guys next year.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Thanks for everybody to writing in and joining us on our pre-show.
Yeah, very sorry for some of the depressingness of this episode volume program. But
Sorry for the technical difficulties.
yes, and I'm leaving all the technical difficulties in. Maybe I might cut out that last one because it lasted a little long. But before we go, folks, why don't you go to our website, doublepodcast.com, doublepodcast@gmail.com, and Double P Podcast on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter @Double P Show. We have a phone number you can call and leave us a voicemail, 231-794-2729. You can follow me on Twitter @Mr. Chris Steele. That's MrKriststeel. Creep, where can our friends find you?
Find me and I'm at on creepqueen.com. Follow me on Twitter and Snapchat, creepxqueen, or my Instagram if you're really lucky. I'm not telling you it though.
Ooh, I'll tell you what it is. Dorothy666.
Oh, fuck. I hope you guys had a wonderful fucking holiday.
And we hope you have a safe and happy new year. Next week, we are joined by Chris from Brooklyn, who's on High Society Radio, and hopefully we have some more laughs and nothing depressing to end the show with. I'm very sad. And
That's somebody's life, though. Imagine how they feel.
I know. They probably feel a whole lot worse than I do.
Probably. I would hope so.
Folks, thank you for listening to our little show here. I appreciate it. I'm sure Creep does. This has been Volume 12, The One. And boy, The One got depressing. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening, and thank you for being a friend.
Hello, I am your announcer, Bethany. Please remember to rate and review 5 stars on iTunes. Rating and reviewing helps out the show. Thanks for listening to the Double Penetration Podcast, with your hosts, Creep and Steele.